Hello, Harleton Elementary. This is Miss Newman, and today we're going to talk about a new program that we haven't talked much about, but I would like for you to start exploring it. It is going to be called Microsoft Excel. As always, during these videos, you are more than welcome to pause the video and continue working. Some of you might not have Microsoft programs installed on the computer that you are working on. That's okay. There is a Google program that is similar to the Microsoft one. So I'm going to show another video and we're going to talk about both. So if you don't have Microsoft, then just wait for the next video and I'll show you how to get to the Google Sheets version of what we're going to be doing today. I hope y'all have found some really encouraging and fun things to do during this time. I definitely miss all of my students, and I miss teaching y'all, and I miss seeing the awesome creations that y'all come up with. So please continue to stretch your minds and be problem solvers. Okay, I am reading a set of directions that I've downloaded, and I will get that to you as well so that you can see what I am reading off of, but it's basically directions that tell you exactly where to go. Remember, you're not going to be able to save to our school network like we do on the computers in the lab, so whoever's computer you are using, ask them where they would like you to save it at. I will show you a different option that we don't really use in the computer lab because it saves space to save it on our network file. So make sure you're paying attention and let's get started. On my desktop, I have where it's an icon for Excel. If you don't have that, you can click on the Start button down here and you can click on all programs, or you can type Excel in the search bar down here if you don't see it. Either one works. Make sure you spell it correctly. And then I see my Excel right here, so I'm going to click on that one time. And we're going to open it. And it's on my quick access toolbar, so I'm going to open that. And click one time. Click on blank workbook. Alright, now we have to set up our project so that it'll work. It'll kind of come out right in the end. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise picture. You'll probably be able to figure it out fairly soon. Alright, so your cursor is now a plus sign. It looks very similar to Microsoft Word. You have your save floppy disk square up here. You have file, home, and you even have the same things. You have your text, you have your size, your font size, you have bold, and a lot of the things that we've talked about in Microsoft Word. And obviously there's a lot of new things. This is used for a lot of different things, mainly numbers and accounting, and you can put in formulas, and you'll learn more about that later. But today we're just going to kind of explore it. So first thing we're going to do is I don't need all these to be rectangles. I would kind of like them to be more squares. So I'm going to click on this little triangle in this corner. I'm going to click that one time, and that highlights all of my cells. These little rectangles are called cells. Then I'm going to click on where it says Format over here. And see, if you hover over it, it'll kind of tell you what that is. I'm going to click it one time, and I want to change the column width. I want to change it to, here's my blinking cursor, 3.75. And click OK. Alright, and then when I do that, you see it changed it from rectangles to more squares. So if I click anywhere, it'll take the highlight off. Okay, now we're going to create a picture using the instructions that are on the sheet that I will get to you as well so you can see what I'm doing. So the first thing it says is I need to highlight columns E10 through E14. I'm going to click and drag to highlight those columns. You notice here's the letters on top and then the numbers are on the left side. So E10 through 14. And it wants me to color in these cells red. So if you look up here, see this paint can, it looks like the one in our paint program up here. If you click on that arrow and change it to red, it'll turn red everything, make sure you click on it, that you've highlighted. Alright, so the next one says F9. So here's column F9 through F15. So I'm going to click and drag, and I'm going to click on the paint can. I don't have to change the color again because it's already, this red bar means it's going to be red again. And I'm going to keep going. G8, click and drag through G16. I'm going to click on the paint can. H8 through H17. And I'm going to click on the paint can again. And I'm going to stop there because I don't want to give away the picture. So let's talk about how to save it. All right, if you look up here, we haven't saved this to anything, so if we close it, we're going to lose it. Remember Microsoft Word, if you close it and don't save it, it's gone. So what we want to do is come up here to File, and we're going to give it a name and a place for it to stay. So I'm going to click on File, Save As, just like our posters in the computer lab. This is the steps to do this. Click on Browse. And if you look over here, you have several different places that you are allowed to save things. Yours is going to look a little bit different, don't forget. If you want, you can save it straight to your desktop. You can put it in a place called Downloads. You will not have our network file, so don't even look for that one. You have a place called Documents. You have a place you can save music and pictures and videos. So your choice, well, actually ask the person, whoever owns the computer, ask them, where would you like me to save this? My home computer, I use the Documents for a lot of my work projects that I'm working on. So I'm going to click on Documents. And if you look up here, remember the map that we use to check where we're supposed to be. Here we are at Documents. So now I'm going to give it a name. And I'm just going to call it Hidden Picture. Oh, you have to spell it right. And then I can click Save. Oh, and I'm going to replace it because I did a practice one earlier. So I'm going to save it as Hidden Picture. It saves it. It gives you your name up here. And you can come back and work on it, finish your picture, or try a different one. Also play around in here and see what all you can do, because this has a ton of interesting features in it. I hope you'll have a great day, and I will see you soon.